So there's a decently popular song that has the lyrics, "I'm going kamikaze" in it. It plays all the time at work, and it's totally amazing to me. I could never write a song with the lyrics, "I'm going ISIS" in it and get mainstream radio play. Hi, I'm Kiwi.
And I'm Scooter.
And welcome to The Internet.
Do you remember where you were on 9/11?
Yeah, I do.
What were you doing?
We were living in Colorado at the time, and so my parents woke me up kind of in the middle of it all happening to let me know that I didn't have to go to school that day. So I kind of just watched it happen on TV.
That's a big win. Didn't have to go to school.
Yeah, I guess you could say it was a big win for me.
So on 9/11, I remember I walked into my parents' room and my mom was looking at the TV like, and it was like right as the second plane hit the tower.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was. So I saw it live, the second plane hitting
Wow.
the tower, and I remember my dad looking at the TV like, "Bro, that is so cringe." Do we have any more ISIS bits? So I don't really care much for being alive. Like I don't love being alive, but I'm not gonna like kill myself or anything because I'm really looking forward to my death. My death is gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to the entire process of my death. I don't want to just like go out, kill myself. That would be no fun. You don't get to enjoy that at all. You gotta enjoy your death. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just like sitting in a hospital bed, just all of my loved ones coming to me and being like, "Oh, we love you, Peepaw. You were such a good man." I wasn't a good man at all, but they all come and they lie to me. They make me feel good about myself while I just get juiced full of morphine. And it's just like a 2-month long vacation before I die. And I think that's really the reason why I am not doing heroin anymore, because I know that if I just hold out long enough that I can just chill out on a hospital bed and just get zonked out of my fucking mind. Do you remember these sons of bitches?
Oh, we still have that?
Yeah, these really came and went.
Give it to me.
No, it's my turn.
I wanted them.
Look, you didn't realize this even existed for the last 2 years. It's been sitting on the shelf, and then I grab it and spin it for literally 10 seconds, and you want it?
Yeah, I do, and I'm actually kind of pissed that you're not giving it to me. I'm
Seriously,
actually getting upset.
I just want to play for like a
I'm
second.
actually getting upset that you're not giving it to me.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is really fun. Okay, I'm bored of it.
Dude, what? Give it to me.
Some of our viewers are centrist, and I understand, moderation in all things. Except moderation. And probably heroin, You don't want to be the guy who's like, "Oh, I only do heroin and support the border concentration camps on the weekends,"
Every time there's like a mass shooting, which honestly, people who are like very pro-gun and people who want gun control, both of these people are guilty of doing this. But every time there's a mass shooting, someone gets really upset that anyone's even having a political conversation at all, and they always say some dumb shit like, "The bodies aren't even cold yet. The bodies aren't even cold yet. How could you be having a discussion about politics right now? The bodies aren't even cold yet." Okay, we can have a conversation about this shit later, but let the bodies cool down just a little bit. Get them down to room temp, and then we can have a discussion about this shit.
So I've been super into the doomer meme lately. I think I'm a doomer. To be a doomer is something very specific. It's to believe that there's gonna not really be any notable change to fix all the problems that plague society, and so we're all fucked, But there's an important distinction to be made here. To be a doomer is not nihilistic. You think you can be a doomer and believe that things matter and that it matters, and that you want there to be a way to fix it, but maybe you don't think that it's gonna be fixed. And I think maybe I'm a doomer because I watched too many post-apocalyptic films growing up, or maybe just because I grew up Mormon, and so there's a lot of like doom, apocalypse shit there going on. But I'm like a socialist climate change doomer. So welcome to my caucus, But I think that it's just a way of life. It's like taking the black pill on just human civilization and just accepting your fate. And it's very peaceful, really, because then you just realize you're just along for the ride. And then you're just going to let the chips fall where they may.
Like, I found out not that long ago that pretty much all of the materials in your cell phone are mined by, like, child slaves in Africa. They're basically having a civil war, and they make kids, like, work 16 hours a day to, like, mine for these rare earth minerals. And because there's such a high demand for it, because, like, we're buying phones so quickly, and we could pretty much just, like, end the suffering, like, of all these kids and shit. But we're like, I want the iPhone 12. I have the iPhone 11, and it's kind of weird. They made the button on the bottom like weird, and there's no headphones anymore. You have to use Bluetooth, and that sucks. I liked it better when there's headphones. That was more fun, and it's like, well, if you just could make do for just, like, I don't know, a little longer, maybe we could fix some of these child slaves. But people don't really want to think about that or, like, do that. So everything's bad.
It's like going vegan, I know that it would be good, and that it would make my environmental impact slightly less, but it wouldn't make a dent in the industry, and it wouldn't actually matter. Even if a ton of people went vegan, it wouldn't matter. And so you just accept that, and you just become zen about it, and about the whole direction of human civilization, and you just let the doom wash over you.
I feel like most people realize that veganism is the morally correct position, but they just, like, don't wanna. And it's like, we have determined that eating meat has a huge impact on the environment and the climate. We realize that animals are suffering a lot because they're in inhumane conditions and all of that. But people are like, well, like, what am I gonna eat though? Like, and then we're like, I don't know, like, have some pasta, like, but it doesn't have, like, cheese on it. Like, well, I don't know, eat some bread. Like, it doesn't. I want, like, burgers. I like burgers. And they're like, well, look, we made this Beyond Burger in a laboratory. Actually, it's cruelty-free meat, and it tastes exactly like a burger. It's not, like, the same. It doesn't feel the same. It just doesn't feel right.
The important takeaway is that it's not your fault. You can't do anything to stop it. It doesn't matter if you don't buy an iPhone. It's still going to happen. And it doesn't matter if you become vegan. It's still going to happen. So it's the rich people's fault, right? Obviously. It's the people that are exploiting the child slaves and the people that have the huge dairy farms. And so we should just take the rich people and send them waves of love with our minds. Like Marianne Williamson said, just send them waves of love that are so strong that their evil cannot penetrate us. That's what we have to do.
I used to think that the internet was going to save the world. Like, I used to really believe, like, oh my God, now that people have access to all this information, we're actually going to, like, do something to change the world. And then, like, not long after that, like maybe 2 years after that, I was like, oh yeah, people are on the internet. Like, obviously it's going to be bad if people are here. Like, back in the day, the internet actually was all just pornography. It was just all people trying to nut. And now it's people trying to nut and also be angry. It's like the metaphorical nut for the angry mind. Like, people get all this pent up shit in their head and they need to just fucking be angry online, and then they like finish and they're like, all done. Fixed it. All right, we just want to end things on a lighter note, on a little upswing to end the video.
Life is short no matter what.
Yeah, so go out there and do the things you love, because you may not have a lot of time to do it. So make sure and cherish everything you've got.
Like our music.
Yeah, like listening to your favorite band, King and Queen of the Losers.
Absolutely.
We could really use some more album sales to boost ourselves rolling into this next album. We are very, very close to finishing this thing.
We're recording it right now.
With our good friend Jordan Thornquist. Namaste, namaste.
Namaste, our Hope Punk comrade.
Yes.
And yeah, we would appreciate you guys
supporting us.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, because we are fucking dying at our jobs.
Yeah.
They are killing us. Even if like we had enough income to like just only have one of us have to work. That would be amazing. Remember in like the 50s when like households would have like the dad that would work and then everyone else would just like be fine on that income?
That's crazy.
That's fucking wild. In the 50s, just one dad would go to work, be like, honey, I'm leaving for the plant. And then they'd go up and they'd like work for like 7.5 hours, come home and like, I don't know.
Yep.
And now literally we both work full time and like scrape by. And we've had every break in life, yet we scrape by.
And we're 25.
We're old as shit. And things are not looking better.
Wait, we're supposed to be happy.
Upswing.
Upswing.
Make sure to fall in love.
Yes. Watch a movie.
Wear sandals, no matter what people think of you.
Yeah. Join a local organization that gives out food to people.
I guess we'll try. Join an organization.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Yeah. Might as well.
It's gonna be over anyways.
Yeah.
So let's at least try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go vegan. Join the DSA.
Dude, yes.
I love it.
Do what makes you feel good.
All right. I've been Kiwi.
And I've been Scooter.
Thank you for watching. This has been a public service announcement.